We'll have the latest update on the storms that are brewing in the western Pacific coming up. But first, let's talk a little bit about what's happening here. We'll begin with our cloud tops and where the action is. So for southern Ontario, the GTA, we don't have much at all going on active weather-wise. Everything is well to our north. That's where our severe weather is. So southern Ontario, the only thing you're dealing with now is the heat. Temperatures above normal. Normal daytime highs close to 26 degrees for Toronto. This is your evening, 27. So already we know that the temperatures through the afternoon are hotter than that. 30s, feeling closer to 40, and that's why we have the heat warning in place across much of southern Ontario. The record on this day was 33 degrees, and that was back in 1987. I don't think we'll get that hot today, but still, we're close. Temperatures for this evening around the GTA in southern Ontario, mid to high 20s. It's actually going to be quite a nice night for sitting out. Watching, a spectator sitting in that heat, it's another to be playing in that heat, right? Lots of water, hydration, sunscreen, that's what you need. Monday, similar conditions, similar values, temperatures in the 30s, feeling like the 40s all across southern Ontario, and that trend will continue for the next few days. So we're really not going to cool down until about Wednesday. So the next couple of days, a lot of heat and humidity. We'll have more in the Long Ranger. That's coming up. Heat is the big story on this Sunday. It's August 16th. I'm Kim MacDonald. Glad to have you along. Temperatures will remain warm right through the week, but they won't be all that hot. Once we get to Tuesday, temperatures will drop by a few degrees, but it's nice, isn't it? I guess. I don't know. I like the heat, but not everybody does. And it's one thing if you have AC or if you have a pool or you can get to a lake or something like that and you can cool off. It's another thing if you have to work outside and endure this heat or if you have issues with the heat. So we do have heat warnings in place, and not only because temperatures are in the 30s and they feel like the 40s, but because the overnight lows don't get much cooler than 20 degrees. And that means it's uncomfortable. We don't get a break. You know, it's nice when it's warm and sunny in the day and then cools right down at night. You can open the windows and you can sleep well, but this is going to be uncomfortable and sticky for some too. So for this evening, it's a nice evening to sit out. Temperatures in the mid to high 20s, still quite warm. It'll feel a little bit sultry, almost tropical-like. You know how you go to a resort and you can sit outside even once the sun goes down and you don't need a sweater. Well, that's this kind of weather for southern Ontario over the next couple of days. And then again, temperatures for Monday look like this. So 30s, feeling like the 40s in some areas, or close to 39. Yeah, it's going to be sticky. This was Mississauga and what it looked like on Saturday. To be something. No active weather though, which is nice. I mean, it's a weekend if you wanted to be outdoors and if you had plans. It's great as long as you can keep cool, but no worries about severe weather, which is fantastic. So there you go. Tuesday, temperatures start to cool a little bit. So rather than high 30s, it's mid 30s with the humidex. I know it's not a huge relief, but it's a little bit cooler than it has been. That southerly flow continues through much of the week. Cooler conditions across the west. They had their heat already, and temperatures have dropped. If you've been watching our national forecasts at all, you can see that after temperatures in the 30s, they're down into the teens in places like Calgary. As far as active weather, we do have some coming. An area of low pressure, a Colorado low, will move up for Tuesday. A cold front moves through, so we've got showers and possible thunderstorms Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No big downpours, though, for the GTA. It doesn't look like that at this point anyway. And temperatures really don't cool down a whole lot. So we're talking about 40 pop on Tuesday, 70 Wednesday and Thursday. So, yes, a decent risk of showers, but boy, the gardens need it, the lawns need it. Temperatures don't really cool down, but we're back to seasonal by the end of the week. Things you need to know, that's coming up. Hi there, it's Sunday, August 16th. I'm Kim MacDonald. You're watching the Weather Network. Glad to have you here. Big story, hot in the east, cool in the west, temperatures in the prairies in the teens today, and not a lot of severe weather, so some good news there. We'll begin with our satellite radar combo. We do have the slight risk of thunderstorms in extreme northern Ontario and northern Quebec, and the BC interior has a slight risk of non-severe thunderstorms as well, but overall, it's a pretty calm day for a weekend. That's not bad, but a lot of heat and humidity, and for some air quality issues as well. Cooler air digging down into the prairies. You'll really feel that change in Manitoba today. today after temperatures in the 30s yesterday in Winnipeg, for example, low 20s today. But speaking of 30s, this is where it is. So much of Ontario, Quebec, and moving into Atlantic Canada, and you're gradually getting warmer in Newfoundland. So here are our heat warnings. Now, a lot of areas in the 30s, feeling close to 40 with the humidex, so that can be dangerous if you're not near AC or you don't have a way to keep cool. And then keep in mind, too, that there is an air quality advisory right now for the Sarnia-Lambton area ground level ozone. If you have respiratory issues, you may want to take it easy today. It's a nice way to keep cool, and it's going to get hotter in Newfoundland. Grace Harbor, by the way, just south of Carbonear on the Avalon Peninsula. Okay, so here are your Monday temperatures. We're going to bring this up full screen so you can see everything. 23 in St. John's, a little cooler there, but the BC interior is going to feel like the low 30s on Monday, mid 30s on Tuesday. So there is a special weather statement in place for the entire province. I mentioned the risk of non-severe thunderstorms in northern areas of Ontario and Quebec. So there it is, just a risk map, no watch or warning. Southern Ontario looks like this for Monday afternoon. Again, feeling like the high 30s. You're going to get some rain showers coming Tuesday, primarily across Ontario. And these are your Monday temperatures in the west. So still cool in Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, cooler than average. Okay, we've got some raccoon hacks with our expert, Nathan Coleman. That's now.